Quad U is now 14.94%. This is Monday, the 27th of October, 2025. Intraday low in this session, $17.78. It seems trade headwinds are behind this decline we are looking at right now. The stock has been printing lower prices, or rather, it has been on a downtrend since the 15th of October, 2025. Lower prices are expected to remain in place at least up till the Wednesday, the 29th. Okay, so we have picked up the data we have here on this daily chart concerning Quad U, and we have asked Claude to help us digest, and we've queried it for opinions and your opinions. So what we have is that the price pressure momentum on its this one here, it measures the angle of attack of its 10-day moving average. You can see it's severely bearish. Okay, so indicates the short-term moving average is in a steep decline, well beyond the trend mode territory. This is a strong momentum signal suggesting continued downward pressure. Okay, so today's drop, 15.44%. At some point, it was actually more. With a heavy volume of 20.3 million, often leads to continued weakness as technical traders exit and stops trigger. Okay, so the stock is also trading outside of its market grid, not seen on this chart as well, indicating that maybe more further losses may continue to print. Okay, so factors against the bounce, because I wanted to find out if this weakness it has been printing is suggesting that a bounce is imminent. Okay, so um, the other moving averages, the 21, 40, and the 200, all have positive first and second derivatives, suggesting that the rate of decline is slowing. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, you can see that this 21, yes, these derivatives are all positive. Okay, suggesting that the rate of decline is slowing. Yeah, this is just a significant counter signal. Okay, so the assessment is that Claude is skeptical of continued decline through Wednesday the 29th. Okay, so the extrapolation is saying that you may do so. Okay, so it's now rather saying sideways consolidation is what one should expect between 17.5 and 18.5. A relief bounce towards 19.1, towards 19.8 before potentially resuming lower prices. Yeah, so that's something it thinks can happen. A rebound towards a test of 19.8 before potentially resuming lower prices. Okay, so as regards the deep as an opportunity, so it's saying this depends entirely on one's time frame and risk tolerance. The longer term 200 day moving average has a trend mode of 0.7727, remains strongly positive, suggesting that the macro uptrend from lower levels is intact. However, the price pressure momentum, this is for this 21-day moving average. Let's see this one here. Okay, it's just entering trend mode. Okay, just trending. Okay, yeah, just trending right now. Okay, it has increased from, it was 0.28 before. It's now because it has recovered some of those losses. This could have more room to run to the upside. Okay, so wait for signals of stabilization rather than catching the falling knife. Look for, okay, you won't be able to see that, but so all in all, it's just a bit cautious. Nobody's really sure. Nobody's really sure. I'm not sure myself. This is a buying opportunity, but I think lower prices could still print regardless. I'm just thinking that. Let's have a look at the market grid on this 4-hour chart. Let's see what the 4-hour chart is actually saying. So the 4-hour chart is saying that the oil prices will continue to print up till the close of today's trading session and may attempt to bounce from the post-market session and may hold the strength up till the 4th of November. Okay, this is counter to what we have on the daily chart. However, there's still a world where this could still fit in on the extrapolations of the daily chart, because this is a 4 hour chart. It prints every 4 hours, so it could, theoretically, print lower prices. It could theoretically print lower prices at the close of the next two trading sessions, but after that, after those sessions, it resumes the uptrend, those kind of things. So it could see fit in there. Projections are currently saying on this 4 hour chart, 15.6 downward projection, 16.74 downward projection, slight upward projection, 18.59. Previously, in this pre-market session, had 18.59, 24.22, 26.31, 27.60. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's what we have here. Price pressure momentums here are severely bearish. Yeah, severely bearish. Yeah. For the 10 and 21 period moving averages. So I wanted to have a look at the market grid on this 4 hour chart, because it may have adjusted. So here, okay, it's trading outside of its market grid. It hasn't adjusted. So I think, yeah, it may well continue to do so. Here it's saying that, yeah, it will continue to do so towards the end of today's trading session. But usually this is what happens. Usually happens when you see the stock trading outside of its market grid. It's You should expect, it won't be out of place to expect lower prices to keep printing. Let's have a look at the 1 hour chart. It has pivoted, and it's in between. Where is it now? Right now, 18.29. So it's in between. Okay, it's just okay. It's in the resistance zone, looking up. So yeah, it may well go ahead and test 18.64, and for coincidentally, we have 19.29 that was mentioned here. Yeah, okay, almost there before potentially resuming the downtrend. Okay, so it's a mix of things. I think, yeah, the chance of it continuing to print low prices is there. If there's going to be a bounce, it's just a technical thing. It's just an opportunity to make up for what is perceived as weakness. But fundamentally, I think it's not out of the woods yet. Yeah. So just be careful. I don't think it's a time to buy the dip yet. So yeah, I don't think so. Just be really careful, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.